Grenada. I am at the Silver Sands Grand Anse Hotel and Resort, and it is the perfect day to do a poolside chat because it is not so hot. I came here yesterday doing a property tour, saw some of the villas and the rooms, and it was just too hot. So I thought, let me come back tomorrow, and I want to show you this beautiful infinity pool. I'll create some content later. But I wanted to sit down and talk about the Citizenship by Investment program in Grenada because I did a poll earlier this week, and I asked, hey, what would you prefer to be in the Citizenship by Investment program in Grenada or Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia, Dominica? Hi there. And yeah, let me just wait for some people to come in and we can get started because I am the spokeswoman for NTL Trust, a leading firm helping individuals enhance and secure their wealth, lifestyle, and global mobility, providing tangible solutions for living abroad, freedom, and for many that means securing a second or third citizenship. And the last couple of days I've been in Grenada. I have some thoughts I would love to share with you all about the Citizenship by Investment program. And it's so perfect because it is not so hot today. There's an overcast, but it's literally the perfect day. And what better day to talk about citizenship by investment than a warm, breezy day here in Grenada. So, the one person and those that are coming in, let me know where you're currently based. I know I have a big platform in Serbia and the Serbian diaspora. And for many Americans, especially that want to explore a different lifestyle and or have a plan B, because it never hurts to have a plan B, because we have insurance, car insurance, medical insurance, insurance for a jewelry and assets. It's good. It's kind of like an insurance, basically, having a second citizenship. And why not in paradise? Really, it's really stunning here. I'll show you while we wait for more people to come in, just like this pool. This pool is like insane. When I first saw it, because like at the entrance you see this whole infinity. Here we go. So here is the pool. It goes on and on because it's like the combined length of two Olympic-sized pools. And after this live, I'll be creating some really nice content. But for right now, I want to do sit-down talk from this bungalow I'm in about Grenada and their Citizenship by Investment program. Okay, here I am. So, please share in the comments, where are you tuning in from? Are you in Serbia? Are you in the United States? I'm going to charge my phone. Are you in the UK? I would love to know where you're from. And have you thought about acquiring a second or third citizenship? Just give me a second. Really, timing is everything here. It is absolutely nice to be here. I really feel for the last, 10 years, I've been blogging and vlogging and trying to get into this whole expat space. A lot of people are digital nomads. A lot of people do expat coaching and strategy. But for this level, especially, it's at a different level. It's investment migration. And while it's an avenue for those to acquire a second or third citizenship, or in some countries, a residency, because many countries, they do not have programs that allow for people to get the citizenship. Hi! Okay, let's leave religion out of this. So I am American from Massachusetts, and I've been abroad for the last 11 years. So yeah, let me start with sharing where I'm from and how I came into this lifestyle. So born in New York, from Massachusetts, graduated university in 2014. I had an early stage career in the politics, so I did a lot of campaign work, and I did see a shift in what we see today, and I wanted to leave the U.S., but I just had an American passport. Yes, I had my education, and I thought, you know what, let me continue my education and go into teaching English. And while I get my English, when I get my graduate degree, I can get certified to teach English. So that's what I did in 2014 or 2015, and I spent 5 years in Asia, um, starting in China, then Thailand, then China again, teaching English and just exploring and hustling and creating different, side businesses. So 10 years or 11 years later now, in Serbia, influencer and business owner, because Serbia doesn't have a citizenship by investment program, I have this opportunity to become a spokeswoman and educate the world and travel to countries that have citizenship by investment. And Grenada, they came up with their citizenship by investment program, I believe in 2013. But it was St. Kitts and Nevis that was the first in the world to launch a citizenship by investment program in 1984. And many of these programs were ways for governments to attract foreign investors and investment to fund public infrastructure projects. So they came up with a national donation fund, so that's many people that want, to acquire citizenship, they make a donation. Each country has a different fee for this. Another avenue is for real estate. So the last couple of days and moving forward, I'll be seeing different properties. So if you want to buy property in Grenada or Antigua, I'm not in Serbia now. I'm on a business trip in the Caribbean. So if you want to buy real estate in a certain country, and many of these properties I visited are part of the Citizenship by Investment program. So there's that option of buying property, or you start a business, but the threshold for that, as an individual or as a group of investors, you can start a business. So those are like the three avenues for the Citizenship by Investment program. And from what I've seen so far in Grenada, that has, yes, I believe 4 options, because you can make a donation to a university of the West Indies. Actually, yesterday I had dinner last night with a lot of American students that are in the School of Medicine here, or there's some people studying veterinarian science. So, no, it's this investment migration industry is very new to me, very unique, very niche, but it is a really great option for those that want to move abroad to study, to move abroad, or just have that plan B. A plan B, it never hurts to have a plan B, a safety net as well. And I think the really ultimate flex is having an extra citizenship, or even giving your children a second or third citizenship. Please if you were here, share. I'm very new to YouTube. My YouTube channel is less than a year old. I believe I started last November. So it's almost a year old. And doing lives on YouTube is a very different experience. I'm used to more so of TikTok, but hey, a lot more people are on YouTube. A lot more people, and maybe in the replay you'll see this live. And I'm at the Silver Sands Grand Anse Hotel. Longest infinity pool in the Caribbean. It is stunning. So back to the subject of Grenada and their citizenship by investment. Let's stay on topic. China was okay. I was in China about 10 years ago, and a lot has happened with China over 10 years ago, between 10 years ago and now. But I think it was nice. It was just not for me because the cities were just too big. Serbia, for example, is a great size because at least Serbia, the country, is 6 million people. Belgrade has about a million and a half max, and I just felt really too small of a fish in some of these cities that have like over 20 million people. So no, China was good. It's good for business. I met many overseas Chinese business owners. I met Chinese students. So China is great. It's just for me not my option to live. And there is Chinese development here in Grenada. So Chinese are everywhere, and I think it's great. They're open to do business. Um, it's great. I loved living in Asia. So thank you, Draga. So if you want to leave questions in the comments section about citizenship by investment, because a lot of people, even when I heard this term citizenship by investment, I'm like, what exactly is that? Basically a pathway for foreigners to obtain citizenship via making a donation, buying real estate, or starting a business. But the threshold for that is quite high. It's not your average couple of thousands, like in the millions of dollars or euros. So Grenada, who started their citizenship by investment program in 2013, and what makes them unique from other citizenship by investment programs in the Caribbean, there's the visa-free access to the United States. Because I was in Antigua earlier this week learning about their citizenship by investment program, talking to different people, touring different properties. But Grenada, from my understanding, has the only like visa-free access to the U.S. I believe it's no longer the EU. Correct me if I'm wrong in the replay. But many people who have a passport and they want to save time, because as an American, for me, I've traveled freely because our passport is quite strong. We don't need to apply for a visa. But for those that do have to apply for a visa and want to save time and also the fees and money, having an extra passport or extra citizenship helps with saving your time. So with Grenada, that is one of the benefits. Also, you have the 4 options to secure a Grenadian citizenship. Also, it's a paradise here. Like all the other Caribbean countries, it is very beautiful here. And people are really friendly. They're open. It's a good mix. So you have Americans, you have Brits, you have Australians, of course you have the locals, you have a lot of different types of people here. So you want to be in a country, especially if you're going to have that plan B, where local people are friendly, they're welcoming, the weather here is nice. Since the Caribbean, they do have a lot of hurricanes. Grenada is under the hurricane belt. So they're not as affected as the other Caribbean countries that deals with hurricanes. They do have them here, it's under the belt. And if you own a yacht or even a super yacht, the yachting season here, I think it starts later in the year. A lot of people can park their boats here and sail to other islands. So I think Grenada kind of has it all when it comes to the citizenship by investment program. The people, the avenues, the beautiful nature, the visa-free options, I guess, to the U.S., and that saves you time, and a lot of different beautiful properties. This place, Silver Sands Hotel, and they have another one called the Silver Sand Beach House. Stunning. So if that is the avenue you want to buy real estate, you have a lot of options, and it's very safe. Grenada is a very safe country. I feel safe living in Belgrade because no one bothers me. It's easy to walk around. So I think tomorrow I'll do like an early morning walk to the beach. But it's very safe. You want to be in a country where you feel safe, unbothered, that you can leave your stuff. Many people told me you could just, if you go to the beach, you leave your phone, your purse, and swim for a couple hours and come back, all your stuff will still be there. So it's peace of mind to be in a place where it's just so safe. Yes. And Grenada, the population is quite small, so you won't feel overwhelmed. There's about 100,000 people on this island, and for me, like, one thing I like about Belgrade is that It's not too big of a city. It's small, but it's good enough. So living on an island um, where there's about 100,000 people, I think it's a good size. It's a good size. Everyone kind of knows each other, especially as foreigners or if you're doing business or investing here. And food, I'm going to. I've eaten some of the food, which is great. And after this, I will go into the restaurant. Really, really good food. So overall, from a holistic point of view, I think Grenada's Citizenship by Investment program is it's quite beneficial. Quite beneficial. And most people in the Caribbean speak English, so if you're worried about having to learn a different language, I know we Americans, we love to stick to English. Many people here, I think most people here do speak English. So there's that language aspect. Do we have any questions for the few of us that are here? Okay. Well, I am not into 365 days of sunshine. The weather here is quite nice. And everything is, well, every place has AC. So you don't have to worry about just having to rely on a fan. Everything is well equipped. So, yes, it might be hot outside, but if you walk into any restaurant or go into your car or any building, there is AC. So you're going to feel cool very much indoors. It's just that going to your car and then leaving your car, that's where you really feel the heat. But a day like today, it's perfect. It's perfect weather. I can't stress enough how perfect the weather is today. So, yeah. I have my sun umbrella here, and I thought, oh, it's going to be sunny like yesterday. But no, the weather is great. And if you have any questions, you can leave a comment below, or if you're watching this in the replay and you want to consider Grenada as a destination to move to, because a lot of people that do apply for the Citizenship by Investment programs, they don't live in the country. They might, come for a couple of days of the year. So that's another benefit. When you're applying, you can apply for this program remotely, and you don't have to actually come here at all. Other countries require you to spend at least, a couple of days or a couple of weeks per year. But here, you don't have to ever step foot. From the application, you don't have to ever step foot in this country. So there's that benefit. If you're very busy traveling and working and just life, and you want that second option, because the process takes about 3 to 6 months after due diligence, after the health checks, after the interview, which is remote. You don't have to ever step foot in Grenada. So there's that benefit. You don't have to come here. But I do recommend coming here, seeing, what life is like here. Again, it's just so beautiful. So taking even a holiday here, it's amazing. Truly. Okay. And for those that do want to live abroad, I've been an expat for 11 years. At some point, if you want to permanently live abroad, you have to ask yourself, okay, so how can I do this? Especially if you're not at a retirement age, if you don't have a company. Even if you're a company, you're tied to your work permit. The next stage as an expat is to have a citizenship. Hi! Good evening, or it's the afternoon here. I'm well. I'm enjoying this beautiful weather. I'll be taking some pictures and videos in the pool soon. So let's leave this whole religious talk out. So here we're talking about citizenship by investment in Grenada. It's a beautiful country, and the options you have. Life outside of your home country, or if you just want a safety net or a plan B, the Grenadian Citizenship by Investment program is quite nice. It's quite nice. And let's see. We need to focus. So anyways, I'm really happy to have this opportunity to be a spokeswoman, and not only that. Oh, okay. What exactly is that?
Ice mocha.
Oh, I don't
Any
drink
coffee?
coffee, no, unfortunately. Thank you. I'm not a coffee person. Uh, I do like lemonade though, or tea. I'm an afternoon tea girl. So yeah, it's a great opportunity to see options in the world. You know, especially as a single and child-free woman, we have options. I'm not tied to any person or place. Um, so I know there's a big movement of Black American women or Black women in general that want to live outside the U.S. or the U.K. And working remotely, starting a business. Those are two really popular avenues. But buying property, that's next level. And you should be able to explore all your options as a woman, as a Black woman, or whatever your background is. Having options and that safety net and the extra citizenship it's a good move. So I so any more questions? Because I'm gonna cut this live a bit short. My other live was like an hour, but as this is a work trip, I need to create some content on this very beautiful pool and make more content about being here in Grenada and this specific property, Silver Sands Grand Anse Hotel. So I'll be signing off, but you can watch the replay, you can comment, you can send an email to me at contact.abcexperiences@gmail.com if you want to specifically explore getting started with this program. My client, NTL Trust, because that's who I'm the spokeswoman for, you can email them at info@ntltrust.com. Yeah, so heading off, I'll be creating more content here, but you'll see me more on NTL Trust, their YouTube channel, and also follow them on Instagram at NTL Trust. And everyone have a great rest of your Saturday. I want to continue to do these lives. Again, very new to this. Hey, hey, hey. So let's keep it focused. Um, yes, I'm signing off now. Thank you for tuning in. And again, this is about Grenada and their citizenship by investment program. And my overall thoughts are it's quite attractive, very, very attractive. So